What brand are the headphones? Steel Series, I think? They have some custom modifications. You know, this isn't a factory original.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're waiting for the Snowbolt to come through to do my Blade Flurry. It is now here. Re-up the Rupture. I wanted to... There we go. Okay, we're good, we're good. It's all good. It's a big Blade Flurry. That's probably the last Rupture we do. Ooh, I maybe shouldn't have pressed Tricks of the Trade there, because it might not be available when the Ice Boys come out. Or the Worms. The Worms are next. Also, we have our Weak Aura rolling to check if it works properly for Ice Howl, so that'll be a good thing to know. We fixed that up before the raid. Hopefully, I set it up properly to do what I want.
Target you.
Staying with the boss as best I can. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This side's better. Okay.
Target you.
What? What? Not sure exactly what happened there. But we're pumping again. I think I'm gonna hold... No, I'm gonna hit my Blade Flare now. Holding is cringe. Need King's Might on Rogue.
The air itself freezes with the introduction of our next combatant. Ice Howl! Kill or be killed, champion.
Zam Warlock is dead. Max melee range. Move in a little bit. Okay, that's good. The whirl went out, didn't hit me. That's exactly what we want. Tailoring buff's gone. That's true. Still don't have Kings or Might. Okay. There, stop. Go. Okay, that Weak Aura works properly. It does what we want. Okay, we gotta adjust some of the timers, but everything activates the way it's supposed to. So that's good. Make some little adjustments and it'll be fine. What the fuck just happened? Still no kings or might. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I called out for it on voice once, and I just never got buffed with it. So that's awkward. Max range. That was wrong button, by the way. Should have been slicey dice. Okay. We screwed up a lot. We died. We didn't get rebuffed mid-fight. All kinds of stuff went wrong there. Hide timer text. Yes.
Grand Warlock Wilfred Fizzlebang will summon forth your next challenge. Stand by for his entry.
Okay. Still need kings on rogue. Okay. Grand Warlock Wilfred Fizzlebang. About to come through.
Thank you, High Lord. Now, challengers, I will begin the ritual of summoning. When I am done, a fearsome doom guard will appear.
What you used to not get knocked back when he jumped into the air, vanish. You just vanish like you vanish basically anything else, like within a fraction of a second of the cast happening.
I have done it.
You vanish and then it's all good.
Power of Wilfred Fizzlebang, Master Summoner. You are bound to me, demon.
Alright, we're going straight to the wall with this one. So I'm going to, do I have that sword on this character? I don't.
5,
Alright, Tricks of the Trade, my Warlock buddy.
1.
Have sprint happening already, so I don't have to think about it.
Twisted demonic realm.
You face Jaraxxus, Eladar Lord of the Burning Legion.
Stay with him so I can stay in range.
Interrupt.
Come forth, sister. Your
Fuck.
master calls.
It's in the wrong spot. It's like not on top of the guy, like it was supposed to be. A little bit cringe.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Flesh from bone.
Okay, we up the rupture.
Interrupt.
Inferno.
Beyond the infernal volcano. Getting a lot of targets with fan. I'm back on boss. Getting a lot of targets with fan. Staying in melee range. Get these gripped in, please. Please, please, please. There we go.
Watch your feet. Interrupt.
Flesh from bone.
I think this has got to be a eviscerate. Because he's about to die.
Interrupt.
Another will take my place.
All right.
The world is doomed.
What do we get?
The laws
Trophy,
of
Ring of the Dark Mender,
while unfortunate, should be
Bloodbath
a lesson to those
Belt,
of you who dare to dabble in
Feverish
dark
Dedication,
magic. Alas,
Crusaders,
you
Dragon
are
Skill
victorious,
Bracers.
and now must face the next
He
challenge.
drops a necklace that's good for us, or could drop. Didn't this time.
Demon Lord against warriors of the Horde. Your deaths will be swift.
The Alliance doesn't need the help of a demon lord to deal with Horde filth. Come, pig.
Everyone, calm down. Compose yourselves. There is no conspiracy at play here. The Warlock acted on
We've got poison assignments here that we have to take care of. Our damage output is going to be a bit dookie. We've got to do Mind Numbing and Crippling.
This battle will be against the Argent Crusade's most powerful knights.
Mind Numbing,
Only by defeating them
Crippling.
will you
Doesn't
defeat
matter
the
which one I
warriors.
put on which weapon.
The Horde demands justice. We challenge the Alliance. Allow us to battle in place of your
There we go.
next paladin. We will show these dogs what it means to insult the Horde.
Very well. I will allow it. Fight with honor.
This one has Crippling. We could put
Show them no
Crippling
mercy
on this
for
weapon.
champions. Loktar Ogar!
Trying to grip that guy out? Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. Melees, or these melee mobs running out of the cluster, they stop getting debuffed when they run out of the cluster, which is a problem. 'Cause then they, you know, when they don't have crippling on them and they don't have wound on them, they like cause some pretty serious problems. But if they stay in the cluster, whoa, I'm dead. Never mind. Losing crippling and wound with me being dead here. Oh well.
Weakling. Overpowered. Overpowered.
Losing all my points. Look,
Loktar.
look, it was your fault for doubting that the pants would drop, okay? I didn't make you do that, Thor. I'm dead, so there's no more crippling.
Pathetic.
I have an idea. Okay, so I don't like the way we do this now. I like the way we did it at the start of the phase. I have an idea. I'm going to look back through our logs and see how many deaths we had on this boss using our original strategy, and now we've done it slightly differently. How many deaths we have using the new strategy on average. And maybe the old strategy is just obviously better when you look at the death count, and that would be a good argument to go back to the old strategy. I have to check the data though.
The shallow and
Basically, what I don't like about what we're doing now is like
as a whole from the losses
death gripping one target out and trying to single target it before you go on to like doing AoE.
The true threat looms ahead. The Lich King awaits us all in death.
Instant mind numbing, instant deadly. I need a fresh fooder buff. Any fishes? Oh.
Only by working together will you overcome the final challenge. From the depths of Ice Crown come two of the Scourge's
Oh, I got King's
powerful
on road.
lieutenants.
I was about to ask for
There's
this.
some Valkyr, winged harbingers of the Lich King.
Come Dark Essence. Do a really long pull timer. Would be good. There we go. Okay. We got Dark Essence. We're going to target Fiola Lightbane. I'm going to use my cloak in case there's a light vortex. I can just cloak instead of having to change colors. Usually probably do a feint also just for extra safety in case I don't resist one of the ticks. Hit my Tricks of the Trade on my Warlock buddy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
Had to hit something. Slice and Dice was not really what I should have pressed, but whatever. Now we'll do a 4-point, Nah, we won't do anything. We'll just go into another Rupture.
Let the light consume you.
Well, easy. Don't have to change. Just staying on target, dealing damage. Easy peasy. Just did a little feint to make sure I was super safe. Everyone else has to run away and do stuff. I don't. I also didn't get any stacks towards powering up, but whatever. I kept more uptime, so that's good.
Let the
Dark Vortex, okay, that's good. We just stay on target. Let's see, do I think... I'm gonna get another Blade Flurry. 20 seconds, 1% per... No, I don't think I will. I'm gonna hit that Killing Spree right now, because I don't think that Blade Flurry is gonna be able to line up with a Killing Spree. And I got it just barely within my Dark Matter Trinket proc. There we go! Okay, that was strong. Strong performance, I think. Does that not affect your shadow damage? Yeah, it affects your shadow damage taken. So if I, because I still had perf shadow protection, I would generate fewer stacks of powering up buff.
Together, we will strike against Ice Crown Citadel and destroy what remains of the Scourge. There is no challenge that we cannot face united.
You will have your challenge,
Arthas, you are hopelessly outnumbered. Lay down Frostmourne, and I will grant you a just death.
The Nerubians built an empire beneath the frozen wastes of Northrend. An empire
Misheard you in a previous stream. No, the thing that got changed with champions is pressing Cloak of Shadows no longer removes your damage buff. That's a thing that was happening before. But Shadow Resistance, as well as damage reduction effects like Feint, or Divine Sacrifice, or Vigilance, are still going to reduce, resistance effects like Shadow Protection Potion, Prayer of Shadow Protection. Those are all going to reduce your stacks gained. Because up on your Discord, yeah, no. But we did confirm that they work properly. We just need to make some adjustments on the timers on them. I do not really want to do cringe padding on the ads here. We'll probably end up... Oh, what we should... Wait, hold on. What we absolutely should do, though, is Fan of Knives glyph. There. We didn't do that before. We should have done that for Jaraxxus, actually, and Faction Champions. Didn't matter. We ended up dying on Faction Champions anyways. But we're going to use a lot of Fan of Knives here, which makes it a very valuable glyph. Alright, so we Tricks of the Trade our Warlock.
3, 2, 1.
This place will serve as your tomb.
We're in here. Killing Spree the boss. We'll hold the other coolies for when the ads come through. No longer have Slice and Dice glyphs, so we need to be doing 2-point slices, which is fine. Thing's dead. It's a merge coming in about 15 seconds. I can't fan these and melee them at the same time. I have to get off of the patch, though. If it targets me, I have to be able to move. Okay. There we go. Looking for the little bugs. Elk Bear, where's it going? Here's some little bugs over here we can fight. We're going to look to get a Tricks of the Trade on our Warlock and be positioned right near where the boss emerges. In about 20 seconds is the emerge. Well, fuck. Okay. Alright, we're going to switch to our Life Ward Wounding Poison one. Submerge is happening soon. Or Emerge is happening soon. Tricks. Our Warlock. There's the Emerge. Get on target ASAP. Wound Poison up. I like to tell people that just so it's, like, confirmed. So, like, people don't worry. Should have either pressed this Blade Flurry earlier or not pressed it or saved it till the next ad phase. Oh, I was doing tricks of the trade on our tank, who is... I was tricksing them as if they were a damage dealer. Which was, I don't know, not useful. I forget that Outbear tanks on this fight. He's usually DPSing. So I'm usually tricksing him as a damage dealer. It was a poor tricks of the trade target on this fight. Just go with the Warlock tricks at the end here. Easy 50 attempt clear, you guys. Okay, do we finally get a Stormpike Cleaver? Deepening Void, Greaves of the 7th Legion. We've seen these a lot of times. Archon Glaive. That's a no on the Stormpike Cleaver. Varian's Fur. That's a Strength DPS Cloak. Silver Wing Defender. Defense, dodge, parry. Okay. Couple of Vanquisher tokens. I think that was 3 Vanquisher tokens. Any plans on expanding? Yeah, so no, and I think that kind of loot priority guide is stupid. You should very rarely, like, for the vast majority of people that play this game, what class someone is a really shitty way of determining who should get loot first. So, like, this whole idea, like, oh, this item should be prioritized to shamans and then to death knights and then to warriors. It's just like, it's a bad way to, you know, advise people about loot. What you gotta understand is you're gonna have some players that are better and some players that are worse. And the better players, in a lot of cases, they're gonna spend more time attacking the enemy. They're gonna spend, you know, they're gonna execute their rotation better. And no matter what their class or spec is, they're gonna realize a greater DPS gain for getting that item, even though a spreadsheet or simulator tells you, you know, a shaman gains 20 more DPS. Yeah, see, this is a thing, Bizzacho. People love to say this. Oh, 2 players are similar skill and dedication to raids. I don't think that really happens that much. I think people like to say that, because, like, it's difficult to admit that, like, some people are bad. Also, another really important thing is, gosh, maybe you shouldn't assign loot solely based on which player could possibly realize the greatest DPS benefit from it. Maybe there are other factors that could influence who on your team should receive loot. I mean, people love to basically masturbate over simulation tools and be like, wow, simulation tools are so great. The simulator says my character gains 80 DPS and your character only gains 50 DPS. And they, like, have this idea that the simulator is a perfect representation of what actually happens in raid. It's not. I would say it's not even close. Well, okay, maybe it's close, but I feel like a lot of times people overemphasize the accuracy of simulator tools, and they use simulator tools in situations where they don't really apply. So, like, whenever people make these lists and they're like, oh, you know, the simulator said my class gains more than your class. It's like, so fucking what? Neither of you people are, you know, playing to the level to realize the theoretical DPS that the simulator outputs. You know, I always think of a individual player as like, you know, you have a theoretical maximum according to the simulator, and then you have the individual player that's like actually playing that class, and you could this player could be like a 90% player, meaning like they're playing well enough to be about 90% of the simulated DPS output. Or maybe they're an 80% player, or maybe they're really, really good and they're a 95% player. But like this idea that anyone is a 100% player is ridiculous. Yeah, so yeah, there's no shot I would ever make content that said like, broad strokes, you should give this item to this class and like go over every item and do that, because I think that's just genuinely a bad way to assign loot. Is it intended that Phantom Knives have more range when you jump? I believe so, because pretty much every AoE works like that. If you are moving, and jumping counts as moving, so you could be strafing left and right or whatever, or you could be jumping, you get a little bonus to your the radius of your AoE effects. So that's like Arcane Explosion, that's like Thunderclap from a Warrior, it's Fan of Knives from a Rogue, that kind of stuff. You planning on making a spreadsheet for when items should go to one healer over another? Yeah, Valinir should be prioritized to all discipline priests, and if you're a paladin with Valinir, it's kind of cringe. That's my take. Are you planning on making a spreadsheet on the exact optimal time to roll so the system generates high rolls for you? Oh yeah, I mean, after Discipline Priests, you do Enhanced Shamans and then Moonkins, obviously. I won a trophy. Wait, I did? Wait, I don't see it. Am I fucking blind? Sketch trophy. Belwar, Secret Biss. Simon 3. Oh, I did. Okay. I put in the note. IDK, maybe it's good. Could you briefly cover statistics and why my rolls suck? It's because you're a doubter in the Simonize show chat channel. That's why. You know, predicting that, like, the legs won't drop and stuff like that. That's why it's bad karma. You just gotta be a believer all the time to get good karma points, okay? Alright, I'd say pretty good raids. Let's see if we have some logs to look at. Let me see if the logs are posted yet. Currently believing, down to funny. Well, thank you. But there's no loot left for us to get in this raid. Warcraft logs. Simon 3. Most recent kill. I don't think this week is posted. June 27th? Oh no, July. We want to see July 26. Excuse me. Okay, it's not posted yet. Only loot I win is when there are no other viable options in the raid to receive the loot. Legendary bad rolls. Damn, that's yikes. Alright, so this is gonna end, and then they're gonna dissolve into 10-mans, which we are not rostered on any 10-mans tonight. So we might call it, but you know, I'm gonna hang out, see if maybe they do like maybe they do something else fun.